At the break of dawn, the journey of sustainable textile begins with the arrival of raw wood chips, processed under the watchful eyes of experienced hands. The massive intake of raw timber creates a rhythmic thunder, marking the start of a transformation that turns rigid wood into the softest of fibers. Close inspection reveals the coarse texture of birch bark, a natural resource that will soon be broken down into its most basic molecular cellulose components. Every chip is selected for quality, moving steadily along the line as the mechanical hum of the conveyor belt provides a constant industrial heartbeat to the room. The raw materials are transported deeper into the facility where gravity and mechanics begin the rigorous process of sorting and preparation for the crushing stage. Through this steady stream of natural material, we see the foundation of the lyocell process, where the strength of the forest meets modern chemical engineering. Our operator monitors the primary crusher, a massive piece of machinery that grinds the wood chips into a fine powder, essential for the dissolution phase ahead. Experience is measured in the steady gaze and deliberate movements of those who manage these steel giants, ensuring the flow of material remains perfectly consistent. Inside the belly of the machine, the wood is pulverized, a noisy and powerful transition that prepares the cellulose for its journey through the chemical baths. Safety and precision go hand in hand here, as the operator listens to the mechanical symphony of the plant to catch any subtle change in the rhythm. The transformation is evident as wood chips disappear, replaced by a cascading torrent of wood powder that fills the collection hoppers with organic potential. Every second, pounds of processed wood fall, creating a continuous flow of raw powder that will soon be dissolved into a revolutionary liquid state. Supervising the entire floor, the management ensures that the initial processing of the wood chips meets the strict standards required for the subsequent chemical steps. We enter the heart of the facility where massive dissolving tanks begin the complex process of turning solid wood powder into a viscous cellulose solution. The air is thick with the sound of high-pressure pipes and the rhythmic release of steam, signaling the chemical reactions taking place within these steel giants. Each pipe is a vein in the factory's body, carrying the temperature-controlled mixture that will eventually become the silk-like threads of the lyocell fabric. Monitoring these vats requires a keen sense of touch and hearing, as the operator checks the health of the system with every deliberate step he takes. Inside the tank, the wood powder has become a thick, creamy paste. The operator uses his headlamp to inspect the consistence of this vital cellulose mixture. This isn't just liquid, it's the liquid state of wood. Its density and color are perfect indicators of a successful chemical dissolution process happening within. Observations are recorded manually, ensuring a human touch governs the high-tech process. This blend of science and experience defines our high-quality output. The slow, powerful rotation of the mechanical blades ensures that every molecule of cellulose is evenly dissolved, creating a perfectly uniform and stable solution. Quality control is constant. Our technician draws a sample directly from the tank, carefully labeling it for immediate analysis in our on-site laboratory. She works with clinical precision, noting the batch number and time. Every drop of this cellulose solution must meet our strict purity and viscosity standards. The marker scratches against the plastic label, a small but vital sound in the vastness of the factory, documenting the history of this specific batch. With the sample secured, she moves on to her next station, her focus entirely dedicated to the material that will soon become high-end textile. The solution now passes through advanced pressure filters, removing any microscopic impurities to ensure the final fiber is as smooth and strong as possible. Under intense pressure, the cellulose is purified, a silent but critical step that defines the luxurious quality of the finished lyocell fabric. Our supervisor checks the pressure readings, Satisfied that everything is within the green zone, he continues his never-ending patrol of the factory floor. In the filtration zone, hydraulic presses work in unison to refine the material. Our operator conducts a tactile check of each heavy mechanical clamp. The mechanical rhythm of the hydraulic pumps fills the room, a steady and reliable sound that indicates the system is operating at peak efficiency. Maintenance and operation are intertwined here. Every bolt and every seal is vital to maintaining the high pressure required for this stage of production. His deliberate pace ensures that nothing is overlooked. In this factory, the speed of the machine is balanced by the patience of the human worker. The filter is opened, revealing the concentrated cellulose. The operator carefully peels the thick, dough-like substance from the filter cloth with experienced ease. This concentrated material is the result of multiple stages of refining. Its purity is evident in its uniform color and dense, smooth consistency. As it drops into the collection bin, the sound of the thick material tells the operator it has reached the ideal density for the spinning phase. Cleanliness is paramount. Each plate is meticulously inspected before the next cycle begins, ensuring the next batch is as perfect as the last. In its concentrated form, the cellulose is nearly ready. This matte, creamy substance holds the molecular promise of the fine threads it will soon become. The texture is flawless. By removing every imperfection, we ensure that when these molecules are stretched into fibers, they will possess incredible tensile strength. This is the final state of the preparation phase, a pure, dense organic polymer, waiting for the mechanical force that will give it a new shape. Our technician employs a mechanical viscometer to verify the thickness. This precise measurement ensures that the material will flow perfectly through the delicate spinning nozzles. She tracks every variable. In a process this complex, consistency is the key to creating a textile that feels identical from one roll to the next. The data confirms her assessment. The batch is approved and the material is cleared to move to the most visually stunning stage of the process. With the filtration complete, the facility prepares for the miracle of spinning, where wood, liquid, and science finally converge into a tangible fiber. The spinning room is the soul of the factory. Thousands of microscopic nozzles extrude the cellulose into a bath, where it instantly hardens into delicate strands. The visual is breathtaking, a curtain of silver silk emerging from a series of industrial nozzles, moving in perfect unison through the coagulation liquid. This is lyocell at its most pure, the moment when a liquid organic polymer is transformed into a high-performance fiber right before our very eyes. Precision is measured in microns here. Every nozzle must deliver a consistent amount of cellulose to maintain the incredible uniformity of the final thread. Under the macro lens, the magic is revealed. Each hole produces a fiber thinner than a human hair, emerging as a continuous, glistening silver thread. These fibers are remarkably strong, despite their delicate appearance. The molecular structure of the lyocell gives them a durability that rivals traditional textiles. The transition is instantaneous. As the cellulose hits the bath, it solidifies, locking in the strength and smoothness that defines the luxury of this material. It is a silent, beautiful process. The collective sound of thousands of fibers forming at once is nothing more than a gentle hiss in the air. The operator performs a manual tension test. With a gentle touch, he confirms the fibers are resilient and ready for the next stage of processing. Satisfied with the tension and elasticity, he allows the bundle to rejoin the main stream, moving toward the rollers that will consolidate the threads. The contrast between the rugged industrial glove and the delicate, shimmering fiber tells the story of our production, strength meeting softness in perfect harmony. The individual threads now merge, forming a wide, shimmering ribbon of filtration as they move across high-speed rollers toward the washing station. The movement is fluid and continuous. These rollers have been polished by years of use, ensuring the delicate fibers pass through without a single snag. Every rotation is synchronized. The speed must be perfect to maintain the fiber's integrity while maximizing the production of this sustainable material. Quality control intercepts the process again, sampling the fresh fibers to ensure the spinning parameters have produced the desired tensile strength and shine. The fibers now enter a series of hot water baths. This critical washing stage removes any residual chemicals, leaving only pure, natural cellulose behind. The air here is warm and moist. The rhythmic sound of water pumps and escaping steam accompanies the fibers as they are thoroughly cleaned and softened. It is an environmentally friendly closed-loop system where the solvents are recovered and reused, making our process as sustainable as the material itself. Cleaned and prepared, the fibers emerge with a brilliant white finish, ready to be dried and finished for the textile market. Heavy rubber rollers squeeze out the excess moisture. The spray of water creates a constant industrial mist as the fibers are pressed into a dense, uniform ribbon. This physical compaction increases the fiber's density. Under the pressure, the moisture is shed, leaving the lyocell ready for the intense heat of the drying chamber. The transition from a wet bundle to a semi-dry ribbon is a crucial step in preparing the textile for its final winding and distribution. Our operator monitors the drying temperature, ensuring it remains at a steady 120 degrees to remove every trace of moisture without damaging the fiber. The contrast of temperatures is palpable. The massive industrial fans inside hum with a deep power, circulating the heat needed to finish the material's transformation. Consistency in heat is consistency in quality. He maintains a watchful eye on the thermal levels, ensuring the fibers emerge perfectly dry and incredibly soft. In the final winding stage, the dry fiber is collected onto massive spools. The supervisor watches as the finished product takes its final commercial shape. The precision of the winding process ensures that the fiber can be easily unspooled by textile manufacturers, maintaining its quality from our floor to the consumer's hands. The texture is undeniable, soft to the touch and visually brilliant. The finished lyocell fiber is a testament to the meticulous process we've followed today. Final packaging is handled with care. Every spool is labeled and prepared for shipping, ready to be transformed into the high-end sustainable garments of tomorrow. The macro view shows the perfection of our winding. Miles of continuous high-strength fiber, ready to meet the global demand for sustainable, high-quality fashion. From this vantage point, we see the complete life cycle of production. A seamless flow of natural material and industrial innovation working in perfect, sustainable harmony. The machines continue their rhythm as another shift comes to an end, leaving behind a legacy of quality that started from a single wood chip.